All right, morning, everybody. It's nice to see everybody here on the 4th. We wish everybody a very healthy and happy New Year. There are some seats still in the back of people who are standing. I think there's some seats by the tables, so please feel free to sit as well. We will try to keep this thing to a reasonable time. I'm going to read the Sunshine Statement to open up the meeting. Statement of compliance with Sunshine Law. The organizational meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Publics Meeting Act, and adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Specifically, the 48-hour notice of the special meeting was emailed to the West Essex Tribune and Star Ledger on December 5th, 2025, and posted on Livingston Township website. The agenda and resolutions for the meeting are available at livingstonnj.org. Certain portions of this meeting may be closed to the public for the purpose of personnel and/or other matters as outlined in the Sunshine Law. Notice to members of the governing body and township staff: any use of electronic devices during the meeting shall be used solely for the purpose of township business, and communications are subject to the Open Publics Record Act. This meeting of the Township of Livingston Council will be live streamed via Facebook at facebook.com Livingston Township NJ, and will be live on Comcast 34, Fios 26 and 28, and livingstontv.org. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Anthony.
Here.
Babtani.
Here.
Vieira.
Present.
Klein.
Here.
Meinhardt.
I am here, thank you. To begin with, we are going to ask Rabbi Edwards from Temple Ben Abraham, please, to do the invocation.
Good morning. As we come together, drawing strength from the elected leaders of Livingston Township, we ask, please God, that you be present with us today. Grant wisdom, patience, and endurance to those who serve as they prepare to carry out their responsibilities with integrity and dedication to the public good. Sacred source of life, as we move into a new chapter of leadership, remove every obstacle from the path of those who seek to act justly and faithfully. Let your presence rest upon this council, upon incoming Mayor Klein and incoming Deputy Mayor Babtani. May their efforts be purposeful and guided by a sincere commitment to the well-being of this diverse township and all who call it home. We call upon you as the giver of peace, for you envision a world grounded in justice. Place within our leaders a deep resolve to uphold and protect that vision. In a time marked by division, may this year be one in which compassion grows and neighbors truly care for one another. As we step into 2026, may our light shine upon us all, leading our leaders along paths of peace, righteousness, and hope. And we say together, amen.
Thank you very much. We are going to rise for a moment for the pledge, for a moment of silence as well. We think about all the members of the town of Livingston who have passed away in this past year, and all those who have passed away due to unneeded crime and other natural causes.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so we welcome everybody to this reorganizational meeting. We hope everybody had a nice, peaceful, restful New Year's. I am now going to do, with the help of my fellow council members, as Councilman Vieira would describe, the hardest job at any meetings, trying to call out all the officials who are in the room. So we apologize, and I'm going to ask all my council members as well to please, if I forget somebody, to please feel free to interrupt me at any time. The chair of the New Jersey State Democratic Party, Leroy Jones, is here. Thank you very much. Standing next to him is also Essex County Sheriff Amir Jones. Thank you very much as well for being here. We have from the Assembly, we have our former councilwoman and now and the 27th Assembly, Rosie Bagoli. Rosie, always nice to see you as well. Thank you very much. From Essex County Commissioners, our President, Carlos Palmero, is here. Nice to see you, Carlos. It is an honor and wonderful to see our own Livingston, Pat Siebold, here this morning. Pat, it's great to see you. Thank you very much for being here. Len Luciano is here, as well as I saw Brendan Gill. I think I saw Brendan Gill. Brendan's right here as well. Nice to see Brendan as well. From Passaic County, Commissioner John Bartlett is here. John, I thank you for spending time with us. We also have from Governor-elect Mikey Sherrill's office, we have Jill Hirsch as well. So Jill, thank you for being here. Okay. We also have the Vice Chair of the Jewish Democratic Caucus, where's Max Blum is here as well. Thanks, Max, for being here. It's always good to see you. For our former mayors from the town, I saw former Mayor Reber here. I saw Rudy Fernandez, who also doubles as a former mayor and chairman of our planning board. Steve Santola. Ellie Cohn is here. Ellie, really nice to see you. Also, our former municipal judge, Larry Cooper, as well. Larry, nice to see you as well. We have a Verona councilwoman. Is it Christine McGrath? I apologize if I got it wrong, but I think we saw her. Thank you for being here as well. From the Board of Education, Pam Churls, Fan Gong, Ina, I'm sorry, it's still the last meeting. I still can't pronounce your last name, but Ina's here. I say it lovingly, and Parul as well. So thank you all for being here and for all the hard work that we've done together this year. Glenn Turtletaub is here, our former clerk. Glenn, great to see you in good health. Nice, thanks for coming. Our zoning board chair, Ed Beer, is here, longtime friend. Ed, somewhere? Yeah, Ed, nice to see you as well. The Trails Chairman, Richard Cornell, is here. Richard, thank you for being here. LCDI Chair, Harsh Ragu, is here. Thank you, Harsh, for everything that you've done this year. Our bid chair, Beth Littman, is here. Beth, always good to see you. Bob Gebro, I see you in the background. Bob, thank you so much for being here. Let's see who else. From the library board, our chair, Larry Bergman. Also from the library board, Nora Lichtenstein, Cynthia Valero, Yitao Yu is here. Thank you all, and it was great serving with all of you this year, and I know you're in good hands with Sean this year. And also Richard Valerio is here as well, who's been our planning board lawyer for the past, I think we said the other day, 39 years, 40 years, 25, 30 years, whatever it was. But Richard, nice to see you, and belated happy birthday as well. Who else did I'll leave it up to you guys, please. River Edge Councilwoman, Priti, okay, Daiwa, so I got that right. The chiefs we'll do at the end. So anybody else, any other folks that you would like? I'm sorry? Oh, Buddy August is here from the Board of Ed as well. Thank you, Buddy, for being here. Former mayor, sorry, Buddy. I don't think any other folks that I didn't recognize? Here's your one chance to please everybody. 1, 2, 3, ready or no? Are we good? Okay. All right, we're gonna move. Hold on, Sean's got some. Okay, all right, I got them all. So I apologize if we forgot anybody, but we still have another hour together in case people also want to shout out any names. All right. It is now time, there are no oaths of offices this year, so moving on to Section 6. It is now time for the selection of mayor for 2026. Do I have any nominations?
Mayor, good morning,
Yes.
everyone. Livingston neighbors, friends, and guests. Today is my honor to nominate a person who embodies the very best of our community, somebody with a deep love for this town and a person with a proven record of service. I proudly nominate Sean Klein for mayor of Livingston for 2026. Sean is not a newcomer to leadership or the responsibilities that come with serving our community. A lifelong resident of Livingston, Sean graduated from Livingston High School and is the only council member who can actually say he bleeds Lancer Green. Sean has chosen to build his life, family, and career right here among us. He understands our township, our businesses, and what makes Livingston a truly special home. Sean has served our community in multiple capacities, as a community volunteer, as a council member, as deputy mayor, and previously a 2-time and soon-to-be 3-time mayor, demonstrating time and time again his commitment to good government, thoughtful decision-making, and respectful collaboration. He leads by experience and is guided by a genuine desire to uphold the values that define our wonderful township of Livingston. Sean has worked tirelessly to protect our environment, save residents money through innovative energy programs, propose clean and green development, and make our town inclusive and welcoming. But beyond all of the accomplishments, Sean's greatest strength is his heart for this community. He listens, he engages, and he leads with integrity. He understands that the work of a public service is about the people, our families, our seniors, our children, and the future we are all building here together. Cindy, Jack, and Leo, thank you for allowing Livingston to have part of your husband and dad. Family support is so important, and we know without your love and support, he could not do what he does for the town he loves. For these reasons and more, I am honored to nominate Sean Klein to be our next mayor of Livingston, a leader who we can trust to guide our township with wisdom, compassion, and a deep commitment to the common good throughout 2026. Thank you.
I'm going to ask for a second, but I think I know who's going to do the second. So it is my honor to second the nomination of Sean Klein as Livingston Mayor for 2026. A hometown son, Sean has distinguished himself over the past 11 years on this council through his diligence and dedication, serving twice before as mayor and now embarking on his third term. Sean consistently strives to do what is best for the residents of our town, ensuring that Livingston remains the place to live, and as he has done, to come home and raise a family. He is always accessible, open to discussing any topic at any time, and dedicated to listening to our community. On a personal note, I deeply value our friendship and the ability to engage in meaningful conversations to better understand each other's perspectives. Sean is a devoted son, brother, loving father, and caring husband. He is a true Lancer who bleeds green and white, representing that spirit and pride of Livingston wherever he is. Our community is very fortunate to have Sean serve as mayor, and it is my distinct honor to second his nomination. Roll call, please, or vote, please.
Council members Meinhardt,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Viera,
Yes.
Bobtani,
Yes.
Klein.
Klein, you have to vote yourself.
Yes.
Okay. All right, the Klein family, you guys are up.
Sean Klein,
I, Sean Klein,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform
all the duties of the office of Mayor of the Township of Livingston,
all of the duties of Mayor of the Township of Livingston
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much. So next thing on the business is the selection for deputy mayor. Carolyn, can I have any nominations for deputy mayor?
Yes, Mayor. It is my honor to nominate Ketan Bhuptani for deputy mayor. Ketan Bai. His dedication to Livingston spans more than 2 decades. 23 years ago, when he moved in with his wife and 2 daughters over here, beautiful daughters, he did more than make the township his home. He made it his purpose. From the very beginning, he immersed himself in service, showing up time and time again whenever Livingston needed him. Ketan's volunteer work has touched so many aspects of civic life, whether contributing to the zoning board, helping shape our July 4th celebrations, or supporting countless initiatives in town. He has always led with a big heart and a genuine desire to strengthen our community. His commitment has never been about titles, it is about the people. Ketan has also founded and supported numerous cultural and social nonprofit organizations, building bridges among neighbors and helping new families feel connected and welcomed. His work organizing the Indian community and helping establish a local cricket board, biking club, and table tennis group reflects his belief that a community thrives when residents come together around shared interests and a shared joy. Ketan has a deep-rooted belief in community and has led by example. On the council, he has worked with me on several initiatives, always diving into the details, including enhancing financial agreements with third parties to better our tax revenues, the progression of a new DPW building, and solving safety issues around Harrison School, just to name a few. It is with great pride that I nominate Ketan Bhuptani for deputy mayor.
Okay, can we get a second nomination for deputy mayor?
Thank you. Mayor, it is my honor to second the nomination of Ketan Bhuptani as Livingston Deputy Mayor for 2026. Ketan's leadership is defined by professionalism, integrity, and a deep commitment to responsible governance. Since joining the council, he has championed transparency, open communication, and strong financial stewardship. His decades of work with Fortune 100 firms have grounded his public service in pragmatism, discipline, and results. Born and raised in India, he moved to Livingston 23 years ago, where he and his wife have raised their 2 daughters. Ketan has actively helped build this community through civic involvement, nonprofit engagement, and local cultural initiatives. These contributions have connected residents across backgrounds and strengthened the fabric of our town. Ketan will become the first Indian American, the first South Asian, and the first Asian American to serve as deputy mayor in the history of Livingston. This milestone speaks to the dedication and to our town's shared commitment to inclusive and representative leadership. It is with great honor and pride that I second the nomination of Ketan Bhuptani for the Deputy Mayor of Livingston in 2026.
Carolyn, can we get a vote, please? Call.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes?
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Bhuptani?
Yes.
Mayor Klein?
Yes. Okay.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Thanks, Mike.
I, Ketan Bhuptani,
I, Ketan Bhuptani,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear
and that I will bear
true faith and allegiance
true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further
I do further
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I'll faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the office of Deputy Mayor
of the office of the Deputy Mayor
of the Township of
of the
Livingston,
Township of Livingston,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
So we have a few presentations. We always give flowers to the wives, but Sean and I also want to honor a few of the people who have helped make today and this past year as well really what it is, and especially this beautiful room that we have today. I would like Carolyn, would you please come down? Liz Peterson, I believe, is here. Is Renee Resky here? I didn't see Renee, but is she here? And then Ann Cucci as well. So we have some flowers for everybody. For them. And a big round of applause because they do so much for this town, not only today but every day. So we really appreciate it. All right. Nope. Oh. That's for both of you. All right. Yeah, we'll give Renee. Yeah, this is for Renee. You can bring it to the office for tomorrow. They really deserve a great round of applause. So thank you all very much for what you do. So I also want to recognize, and I apologize, Jen Walker, who does so much for this town as well. Jen, you've been here very helpful. I apologize. But Jen, I also have a different present for you. I think you kind of know what it is. So thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate everything that you do as well. All right? Of course. So now we give flowers to the wives. I have the honor of presenting the flowers to Cindy, who for the next year will not see Sean nearly as much as she has in the past, and maybe that's what she wants. I don't know, but I know the boys are thinking a little different about that. So Cindy, these are for you. We thank you in advance for the town, on behalf of the town, lending Sean to us even a little more than you have done for this past year. All right.
And these are for Elena. Elena, if you could come up. Ed loves to tell the joke, and he probably will say it later, that Elena has probably never voted for Ed before because she knows that when you are mayor, it is a real commitment to the town. Also, when you're a council person, it's a real commitment of time and energy. And thank you so much for letting us have Ed as mayor. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, good. Thank you. And now we have some gifts for Ed. So I'm just going to collect some things.
Okay, I'll just stay here. In meeting. No clock? Where's the clock from last year? It's a very small bag, Sean.
Since you said it, some more.
All right, now I feel better.
So first, as a gift from the town, this is a ceremonial gavel and thing that you hit the gavel on. I don't know if I know what that's called. To say thank you so much for serving as mayor this past year. It's a commemorative gavel, and we hope that you display it and enjoy it as best you can.
Thank you.
Also, Cindy and I, on a more sincere note, made a donation to a charity that I know means a lot to you and is close to your heart, which is the JNF. And we made that donation in a multiple of 18, which of course is for good luck. And that's just something to show that we really appreciate you as a person, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Very nice of you.
Now, Ed has, I have any number of candid photos of Ed eating bananas in our conference room. any of which, if we blew up to poster size, would be hilarious to every single person sitting in this room. I did not do that out of generosity. But I did not want you to leave hungry. And in general, I want you to stay nourished. So what we did get you is a bunch of bananas. You will note that they are green, okay? Not just to celebrate Livingston. Of course, they're green for Livingston. But the greenness of the bananas speaks to one of Ed's real mantras when he is in charge of things, which is that you have to look to the future. Right? Now, you may look at those bananas and think they look delicious and want to eat them right now, but you should not eat them right now. Those are for the future. We have planned for the future. And that is what Ed has always said, is that it's so important to plan for the future. When you are in the job of leadership, you're not always going to be there, and you have to make sure that you have put things in place so that the town or the organization that you're with will have success after you leave. And that's what those green bananas represent.
Thank you very much. That's lovely.
Also, when you're mayor, it's busy, right? I mean, it's not that you never get to see anyone or have any fun, but it's a busy year. And Ed's family has a family home in Connecticut that's very near and dear to them. They spend a lot of close family time. I think it's on the beach, right? So it's just really idyllic and beautiful. I've never been invited, but it sounds wonderful. And this whole past summer, it was horrible because every weekend Ed would say, gosh, I wish I could go to Connecticut. And I don't think you ever found any time to go.
Not at all.
So it was a real hardship on him to have to spend the whole summer without going to this place that's so close to their family's heart. And now that you're not in Maine anymore, we hope that you'll have a chance to get to Connecticut. Here's a shirt that says, I'd rather be in Connecticut.
That's very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So that's for Ed. And again, I said before, and I'll say it again, that I'm so grateful for our friendship and all the hard work that you did. And being deputy mayor and serving under you was a real pleasure. You did such a good job. The thing that you do as well or better than anyone is making sure that there's communication. You always say that you have time for coffee with anybody. And I think everyone here understands and appreciates what that means and how you conduct yourself as mayor.
Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you. So I very much appreciate just a few words. First of all, these green bananas will be ripe for a week from Monday, which is our next meeting, and I'll be happy to share them with everybody by then. Second of all, Sean, really on a personal note, we're beginning our 12th year on this council together. I still remember the picture, believe it or not, of both of you boys being held by your mom and dad when we took the very first picture that Pat Siebold actually helped us take at the Crystal Plaza when we first ran 12 years ago. And, to see both of you boys who you are today and heading to college soon and growing up, in high school. It's great. And Sean, it's been great, spending time with you and obviously everybody on this council as well. I'm very appreciative of this town. I'm very appreciative of the love and respect that I'm able to give and that I get back from everybody. And it's truly an honor to be on this council. So thank you all very much.
All right, now we can move on to the more formal agenda. On page 2, you can see listed all of the resolutions, and they are marked with asterisks. All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the council agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Does anyone want to have any of the resolutions pulled out? Okay.
Make a move to adopt all the resolutions.
Second.
Okay. Carolyn, vote.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buttani?
Yes.
Mayor Klein?
Yes. Good. That takes us all the way to page 12. We're moving. The next, we then will see on page 12, Roman numeral 10, appointments by the mayor. you'll see to the Planning Board and to the LEC, the Livingston Environmental Commission listed, as well as Barbara Bai to the Livingston Library Board of Trustees. And that takes us also down to Roman numeral 11, which are a listing of the Township Council liaisons for 2026. You'll see them all in the packet. That brings us then to appointments by the town manager. Barry, any comments on these?
No, just as reflected in the agenda, Livingston Public Broadcasting Executive Board, Patty Arnold, Open Space Trust Committee, Russ Jones, and Local Assistance Board, new member Rose Zeltzer. So thank you, all three of you, for your service.
Great. And that brings us to public comment, which of course it is completely customary that no one from the public speaks at the reorganization meeting, but we are required by law to offer that opportunity. Can I have a motion to open the meeting for public comment?
Motion to open the meeting, public comment.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone want to speak from the public? Excellent.
So being
Okay.
none, make a motion to close.
Second.
Okay. Good, we'll move on.
Need a second to close.
Second.
I thought we had a second, okay. All right, good.
Sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Closing? Okay, good. Aye. All right. So now we'll move on to our remarks. Barry, we'll start off with you, please.
Thank you, Mayor Klein. Hard to believe this is my 8th reorganization meeting. It seems like just yesterday that I started with Livingston, but it's been a great ride and an honor to serve. First, as always, I want to thank the residents and the entire community. It's an amazing town with tremendous engagement, volunteerism, and support, certainly as evidenced by, I think, 8 pages of the agenda is devoted to listing literally hundreds of volunteers. So thank you all for your commitment to the community, which make all of our lives and jobs much easier. Certainly want to thank outgoing Mayor Ed Meinhardt. It was an honor. It was my actual 3rd time serving with Ed as the mayor, counting my first 10 months in 2018. But Ed is truly committed to the town, and it's been great to work in partnership with Ed and the entire council. And so similarly, thank outgoing Mayor Meinhardt, outgoing Deputy Mayor, now Mayor Klein, and the entire council for their dedication, efforts, and support. I don't know that the community fully understands and appreciates the level of commitment that these gentlemen make and the amount of time and sacrifice that they give to forward the community's interests. Also, I always like to take an opportunity once a year to recognize all our department heads and the staff, because without them, none of us could get any of these things done. Certainly from my office, longtime Deputy Manager Russ Jones, Assistant Township Manager Adam Lerner is here today, my Executive Assistant, who I couldn't function without, Lori Patino. Our clerk's office, our township clerk, Carol Mizuko, deputy clerk, Liz Peterson, and the entire staff, not only for the amazing efforts they did today to put this together, but for what they do all year long in keeping the council running, all the meetings organized, Oprah requests, ordinances, all the things that they take care of. Would like to welcome our new communication director and public information officer, Mike Izzo, who's in the back of the room, who joined us after many years as editor of the West Essex Tribune. Mike's been a great addition to the team. Certainly our police chief, Captains Muller and DeAndrea, all 3 of whom are in the back, and all the men and women of the Livingston Police Department, including our civilian dispatchers and civilian records personnel and staff. They do such a great job keeping the community safe and keeping Livingston the great community that everyone wants to live in. Our fire chief, Chris Mullen, Assistant Chief Francione, and the entire volunteer fire department who keep us safe. Public Works Director Chris Southworth, Superintendent Dennis Britt, and the entire department, including the water and sewer utilities, sort of the unsung heroes and work behind the scenes and do such a great job keeping the water flowing, keeping the streets clean, clearing leaves, clearing snow. They just do an amazing job maintaining the parks and everything else. Our Human Resource Director, Kathy Baffa, and her staff, Maureen and Teresa, IT Manager, Stephen Wachtel and Mark Monda. Our finance office, led by CFO Ann Cucci, is here today, and she got flowers. Our tax and utility collector, Viva Desai, our assessor, Lydia Dumich, the entire department who do such a great job collecting the money, paying the bills, and I'll allude to the partnership with Ann and the finance office later. Our building, zoning, and code enforcement, Marty Chirilanzio and his entire team, been incredibly busy, but they really do a great job, very responsive and professional. Engineering department led by Township Engineer Jeanette Hardaby. Deputy and Township Engineer Rocco Marucci, their entire team responsible for all the road projects, bridge projects, sidewalks, all the public infrastructure improvements. They do a great job on that. Our Planning and Zoning Administrator, Jackie Hollis, our Utility Engineer, Nathan Kirikoff, our Acting Director of our sewer facility, Kevin Lynn, and all the staff that work in all those departments. Our Municipal Court Administrator, who took over this year from after the retirement of Walter Molyneux, Charlize Marengo, was certified earlier this year, so congratulations to her. Our Judge Williams and the entire court staff. Recreation and Senior Services, Jen Walker, who's here today, and her team, including Ron Barbella, Corinne Judge, and Joe Gill, and all the full-time and part-time workers in the department who do such a great job providing such great programming to the entire community. Our health officer, Mike Ramo, the nurses, and his entire staff. And certainly, I want to personally also thank and recognize the partnership that we have with all of our township professionals, including Township Attorney Jared Cantor, who's up here on the dais, our redevelopment IBAC counsel from McMahon, Scotland and Bauman, our bond counsel, John Drakowitz, our professional planners from Topology. I think I saw Graham Petto here from Topology. Maybe I didn't. Beacon, and our auditors from Samuel Klein. With the expertise and guidance of those professionals, it's critical to making everything successful. 2025 was I think, another good year. We continued to, and our commitment always is to continue to provide the same and improve the level of services that the community has come to expect and deserve, despite challenges in the economy. As will be, I'm sure, discussed later, as was announced recently on our website and will be discussed much more in the coming weeks. The township successfully resolved our fourth round affordable housing obligations and fulfilled what the commitment we had made earlier that we thought we had, and we have now confirmed to address all of our obligations. The PFAS, the water contaminant that was the regulations were significantly heightened in the last few years, and thanks to the efforts and the foresight of the mayor and council supporting those efforts, certainly Nathan Kirikoff, our utility engineer, all of our professionals, pleased to say that the phase one is completed and online. Those were the largest producing wells, so a significant portion of the water is now PFAS free, if you will, and phase two is expected to be completed later this year, and I can't say we are well ahead of virtually every community in the state, so that's a great credit to again, the foresight of the mayor and council, their support. Also through Mr. Cantor's office, we were able to participate in a class action settlement and anticipate recouping about $6 million of the costs from settlement in that class action. Pleased to say that in partnership with our CFO, Ann Cucci, the Finance Committee, which this year was Mayor Meinhardt and Councilman Bontani, the township's financial position is stronger than ever. Our fund balance has never been higher. Our credit rating has never been higher. We recently just got an upgrade in our credit rating, and we're just knocking on the door of AAA bond rating, which is a credit to the mayor, council, and the entire community. Livingston Mall, we engaged in a significant public engagement process throughout the year with our public partners and our professional planners, and we're moving forward, hopefully, to get a long-needed resolution to the mall. We completed the assessment and public intake process on several key open space parcels that the town acquired, Strom and Lacari, Orchard Hill, and we look to 2026 to start implementing those recommendations and improving those parks and making them really great public assets and amenities for the community. So as we look to 26, we will, now that we have resolved our fourth round, we know what we're dealing with. We'll continue to manage and implement the new development, try and maintain the essential character of the community, and minimize the impact on schools. We will continue to provide and increase the level of services, increase our efficiencies. We will strive to continue to maintain minimal tax increases and remain proud that our status is currently the second lowest municipal tax rate in all of Essex County, and we're gunning for number one. 2026, after some legal and administrative setbacks, we're committed to getting the DPW facility and the pools back on track and underway. We think 2026 is going to be a huge year for the future of the mall and new steps forward in that process. Again, as I noted, the phase two of the PFAS will be completed this year. Again, way ahead of, I think, most of our surrounding communities. And finally, as always, I look forward to working with now incoming Mayor Klein, Deputy Mayor Butani, Council Members Anthony, Meinhardt, and Vieira, all the department heads, the amazing hardworking staff that make us all look so good, and the many residents, volunteers, as well as our township professionals to continue to make Livingston such a special community. So thank you.
Councilman Anthony?
Thank you, Mayor. And this year, I think last year we did it too. The outgoing mayor is going to go through a lot of the thank yous for the staff, the town employees, so ditto to all of that. Anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. I'd like to start off generally with a big thank you to all the volunteers in town. I see a lot of you here today. You are the lifeblood of this town. And everyone knows if you want to do anything or everything in this town, the volunteers is what sets us apart from other towns. So I want to thank, in particular, also my liaison committees, which include the LEC, the Open Space Committee, the BID, LTV, and the rebooted Animal Shelter Committee. These committees promote our precious environment, our local businesses, our animals, our local TV network, and the students involved. And perhaps most importantly these days, locating, negotiating, and acquiring any open space in town to permanently leave this land open for all our residents to relax, laugh, and enjoy. Next, thank you to everyone up here for another fun year, a fun but determined 2025. Ed, great job as mayor this year. You didn't have, like last year, the earthquakes, wildfires, drones, eclipses, comets, and northern lights that we did when I was mayor, but you had your own set of crises, and you handled them well, and as always, with class. So great job. And Sean, great job. I know you'll do a great job coming in. Thanks also to Carolyn and Barry, the best clerk and town manager in New Jersey, respectively, and Russ, Adam, and Sean and Michael, of course, for making my volunteer time up here so interesting and fun. This past year, particularly Barry, Jared, Ed, and Caton, thank you in representing the town against too much development. I know the hard work and energy this takes, and we all thank you. And Caton and Barry, thanks again for working with me as a team to produce the gold standard of pilots, if you ever catch me giving one, on the Bottle King project and bringing in approximately $2.5 million more dollars to this town than if we had just agreed with no analysis at all. Such an accomplishment puts our residents always first, not special interests, nor developers, nor worst of all, politics. Last year, I moved into uncharted territory, being the first sworn in as a four-term council member. There's my lovely wife over there. 1 year in, I can speak for our whole family that the decision was the right one. I'm still having fun, and we're still getting things done. I wouldn't be surprised if some of my colleagues up here follow the lead and run for a fourth term as well. I think it's a great team. As mayor a couple years ago, I resolved to make every day Lori Anthony Day in our house forevermore, and although your job seems to get rougher every year, you know how much our family and I love you dearly. Your kindness knows no bounds, and this year was no different. In addition to everything else, you took on the care of 2 elderly parents, 2 estates, and ran a law firm. You inspire me every day, knowing that I have a long way to go to be as good a person as you. Happy 30th anniversary, and thank you again for saying yes this past summer when we renewed our vows with the kids reading it, which was really cute. Together, we grow more proud of our kids every day. Congrats to Luke on reaching the halfway mark on your master's in nuclear engineering degree at UC Berkeley. I don't understand any of it, but I know you are looking for renewable energy through plasma physics and harnessing the power of the sun. You continue to amaze us every day. Sammy, after graduating Lafayette with a biochem degree, you've now completed your first and perhaps toughest semester of law school. Tremendous change, of course, in life, but we knew you could do anything you set your mind to. Joe, making your way, working hard as a junior at Siena. You've been working jobs this whole break. Your persistence and feistiness will help you succeed in whatever path you choose. And Bella, I've had so much fun with you the past year, introducing you to our music and movies of the 70s and 80s. Good luck with the new electric guitar. You already know how to play the first 4 notes of Stairway to Heaven, so you're on your way. And as always, congrats on the well-deserved varsity volleyball accolades, being named captain of the travel team yesterday, and all the honorable mentions with the Livingston team. In my humble opinion, you are the best volleyball setter in the state. Anyway, Livingston, from our family to yours, happy and healthy New Year.
Thank you, Councilman Anthony. We'll move on to Councilman Vieira.
So apparently, if you deliver a 47-minute speech at one reorganization meeting, nobody ever forgets it. So, as tradition now dictates, the official warnings for shorter reorganization meetings begin in June. And of course, right on schedule, Mayor Meinhardt casually drops 2-minute speeches into a conversation. And all I could think about is the other council members whispering, whatever you do, don't give Vieira the microphone. Then, come December.
That's been 2 minutes, Michael.
I was just going to say, thank you very much, Michael.
Then, come December, Ed's texts really start heating up. Messages get shorter, reminders get louder, but all I can think about is how I broke the all-time longest reorg meeting. I am a record holder, and I dare any one of you on this dais to break my record. So, and then on Friday, our new mayor-to-be jumps in with his own message, reminding the council to keep our messages and speeches at 2 minutes-ish, except the outgoing and incoming mayors who apparently get the premium speech plan. And yes, Mayor, it was funny. Your delivery was great. Intent was clear. My panic? No. I'm from Orange. No way. But in the future, can we just say, hey, Michael, we're giving you 120 seconds. Come on, let's be honest. 120 seconds sounds way longer than 2 minutes. And I may even have a second speech with 120 seconds. So anyway, thank you for the annual reminder session system and message received loud and clear. But so we're all aligned here. I'm still in my pre-speech grace period. So my mic is warmed up, no timer, and all systems are ready to go. So, good afternoon, everyone. I think, good morning still. Wow, I think it's morning. So, good morning, and thank you, and wishing all of you a happy and healthy New Year. On February 25th, 2026, I begin my 8 years on serving on the Township Council. Livingston is more than just a town I serve. It's a community that I love. It's where Gabby and I chose to raise our family, and where our children, Michael and Samantha, grew up, were schooled, and now work for the Board of Education in Livingston. I am so proud of them. Livingston is such a beautiful and diverse community, made up of so many nationalities, cultures, religions, and beliefs. And we stand united as one town, a community where we learn from each other, support each other, and in moments of need, always have each other's back. That unity is what makes Livingston so special. And as long as we remember that we are one community, we will always remain one community. So serving on this council has been one of the highest honors of my life. I ran not for a title or a seat, but for a purpose. And that was to give back to the town that has given so much to my family and me. I was deeply honored to serve as mayor in 2023 and look forward to again serving one day, because Livingston has a valued tradition of giving every council member the opportunity to lead, bring ideas forward, and serve with their own voices. When I was first sworn in February 2019, I made a promise to the residents of Livingston that every vote I cast and every decision I made would be because I believed it would make our town stronger. 7 years later, I'm proud to say I've kept that promise, and I continue to stand by it. I want to thank my wife, Gabriella, son, Michael, and daughter, Samantha, for their constant support. Public service at times requires long nights, missing dinners, and a patient household. And their sacrifices behind the scenes allow me the time to serve and volunteer for our town. And I'm proud to say volunteering is a shared family value. Gabby, Michael, Samantha, and I are active members in the Livingston Kiwanis Club, which gives back to our community in so many ways, just like so many other charitable organizations this town has, many of which I am members of also. And this year, Samantha officially joins Gabby and the hundreds of volunteers serving on the township committees. Sammy, welcome to the LACD committee. Seeing my children embrace service and community makes me proud. Commissioner Siebold, thank you for your leadership, support, and friendship. You are not just a friend, you are family, and I will always stand with you. In the last year's 3 minutes-ish speech, I mentioned that once the planning for the new DBW and pool complex was complete, I said I was committed to working on a future performing arts center in Livingston. I remain committed to that idea. And it's no secret that our town council recently allocated funds towards the purchase of the historic Federated Church located at the corner of Mount Pleasant Avenue and North Livingston Avenue. I truly believe this property offers a meaningful opportunity and a potential home for the arts where we can host plays, performances, and cultural events, while also preserving and enhancing the park-like grounds and respectfully honoring the history of our town's founders and the legacy represented by the cemetery on that site. Our town is rich with talent, artists, musicians, actors, authors, photographers, and we deserve a stage and space to celebrate that cultural heartbeat right here at home. I also want to recognize the incredible work of the Livingston Arts Council for transforming the Lacari Horse Farm on Northfield Road into an art gallery, a meaningful home for the arts in a truly beautiful outdoor setting. So as I conclude, I have the honor of working alongside some of Livingston's finest public servants. Thank you for your service, your integrity, and your steadfast commitment to this community. I see your dedication every day and know firsthand how deeply you care about the residents we serve. To our town clerk and her office, Liz, Carolyn, Renee, Lauren, thank you. To our administration, Barry, Russ, Adam, Ann, Andy, Mike, and your entire staff, thank you. And to every Livingston municipal employee who serves this town with professionalism and dedication, thank you. Jared Cantor, our town attorney, thank you for your counsel and service. Livingston is fortunate to have such committed public servants working on behalf of our residents every day. So once again, wishing you all a safe, healthy, happy, and peaceful 2026. And remember, Livingston leads, we do not follow. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Vieira. I just want to recognize, I saw Vanita Khanna come in, of our planning board and formerly of the Board of Ed. Great to have you today. We are going to move on to Deputy Mayor Ketan Bhuptani.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to add in recognition, I just saw Sanjeev Vinayak came in, the former Deputy Mayor and Councilman of Melbourne. Welcome. And I also see Siva Janada from Morris Township. He's a sitting council member and soon to be Deputy Mayor there. Welcome, both of you. Mayor, thank you. And Happy New Year and good morning to everybody. Thank you for being here, my family, friends, community leaders, and residents who give Livingston its soul. Your presence means more to me than I can fully express, especially on such a meaningful occasion for my family and me as I take the oath of office as your next Deputy Mayor. I'm deeply humbled and filled with a profound sense of purpose. There is a quote by John Quincy Adams that resonates deeply with me. It says, if your actions inspire others to dream more, to learn more, to do more, and become more, you are a leader. I carry that reminder with me today. Leadership is not about a title. It is about service. It is about earning trust, not assuming it. I'm profoundly grateful for the trust you have placed in me over the years. I want to thank Al for nominating me and Ed for seconding that nomination. Thank you both for your generous and kind words, as well as Sean and Michael for your vote. I appreciate it. Growing up in a humble household, my story is shaped by hard work, love, and strong family values. I'm immensely grateful to my parents for instilling in me the right balance of humility, assertiveness, and self-respect. To my wife, Dipti, who is here, thank you for standing beside me at every turn and being my voice of reason. Your love and support means a lot as I continue to spend more time in public service than we ever planned for. To my daughters, Dara and Bhumi, both here again, I love you from the moon and back. You make me a complete person. Thank you for being here. We all had a great time in London together, as well as your future halves. Rahul and Sachin, thank you for being here and for your love. To my family watching via live stream, near and far, your love and support have impacted me more than you know. To my first collaborators as I entered public life, Raj and Carrie Parikh, thank you for being my extended family. As well as my friends, I'm sure I'll forget a few, but I'll name a few that are here, and I'm sure there'll be more. But who you know who you are: Vinita, Fal, Nilesh Shah, Sam Patel, Jugal, Paul, Mauritson, Jauben, Dilip Bhai, Monica, so many friends who joined me in my journey from the very start. To members of the cricket team, the table tennis group, the Indo Bikers, and Indian and broader diaspora here, the Asian community, thank you for being here to witness what I consider a tremendous honor. Thank you, Pat Siebold and Chairman Jones, for your support over the years. This past year, our township made meaningful progress. Ed and Sean will speak more in detail about each of those collective achievements. So I'll keep it short, but I want to highlight and stress a few areas which I have a strong sense and purpose through my involvement. Serving on the financial subcommittee, as Barry mentioned, alongside Ed, working closely with CFO Ann Cucci and town manager himself, has been rewarding and productive. In a year marked with economic pressures across New Jersey and beyond, we approached our responsibilities with care, diligence, discipline, and transparency, while continuing to invest in quality of life improvements, because it's your dollar we manage. We achieved savings across the board, including the employee health insurance program. And this year, as Barry said, we achieved AA1 rating, which saves significantly on our debt services. I'm proud of our work on redevelopment negotiations, as Al mentioned, that resulted in increasing tax revenues across the board. Al, it was a total of $12 million from its original proposal, and getting the contribution towards the new recreation center. So great work together working on that. Although the redevelopment itself was approved prior to me joining the council, I'm so proud working with Al, as I said. That became the highest paid redevelopment tax structures in New Jersey, one of the highest, and it was mentioned across the board as well. It ensures the stability and sort of future for our financial health in Livingston. And not to mention, it increases the potential, allows the allocation for special needs adults in our community. On the issue of safe routes, which I'm passionate about, the walking and biking to school, how do you do that? As a bicyclist myself, it has been especially meaningful to work alongside residents who raise their hands and says, I want to help. We had meaningful interactions with the administration. There is still more work to do here, but the momentum is real, and it will remain the priority for me in the coming year. Related to that effort, we are close to finalizing guidelines and ordinance to improve safety around e-vehicles. You all have seen it around, such as e-bikes and e-scooters. I firmly believe that safety does not happen by accident. It requires diligence and intention. Thank you, Tara Hederman, Jacob, I think both of them are here, and Rachna Seth Anand, for your engagement on this issue and for being here today. Over the past years, I've had many conversations with residents. Quite often, the impact of new development and population growth in Livingston has come up. While all the new development projects were in the previous round, I joined this council with a mindset to stand up to this, especially the one that says you have something that can be given. The approach I took was to work closely with Affordable Housing Authority, asserting Livingston has already done so much and refusing to be driven by fear. I'm so glad we have taken that principled approach in this council, and I have personally taken active part in successfully defending our township against multiple lawsuits. Let me be clear. I strongly support affordable housing. I want young teachers, firefighters, fresh policemen, and others who serve our community so lovingly and be able to live here, afford, and be raising their families here. But at the same time, I oppose legislation from Trenton that unfairly burdens townships. It goes against the character and local infrastructure of the township. I urge our representatives in Trenton to work with municipalities to create a level playing field and foster meaningful dialogue. Looking ahead, the new DPW building remains a key topic for me, and I look forward to making progress on that project alongside Al on the subcommittee. Ed and Sean will cover most of our collective goals going forward, so I'll save the time here, but I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the committees I liaison with and the incredible volunteers who lead them. I'll start with Bob Gebro, who is leading the Livingston Advisory Committee for Disability, Harsh Raju and Andrew Miller for leading the Livingston Committee for Diversity and Inclusion. Combine these two, we had 40+ events in the year. You can imagine the amount of work that goes in. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for managing so effectively the large events like Israel Day celebrations, AAPI picnic, and so on and so forth. Thank you also for Scott Maynard and Ira Drux for leading the July 4th Celebration Committee, delivering a spectacular celebration this past year, and I look forward to extraordinary observance of our nation's 258th birthday. To Planning Board Chair Rudy Fernandez, Vice Chair Stephen Santola, and all board members, thank you for your time, expertise, and commitment. It's a pleasure serving with you on the board. To Jen Walker, thank you for your tireless work. Our seniors are treasure of Livingston, and you oversee this facility and the operation pretty nicely. Fire Chief Chris Mullen, Craig Dufford, and the first responders, Police Chief Marshwitz, and all of the first aid and all the first responders, including the Essex County Sheriff Amir Jones and his team, thank you for being dedicated to public safety and emergency preparedness. I'm proud to be working with all of you on Livingston Emergency Preparedness Committee and the Advisory Committee for Senior and Recreational Services. Thank you, Kellen, Jared, Barry Lewis, and the team. Your work is amazing, and it's a pleasure working with you all the time. Our township thrives because of volunteers who give generously of their time, the seniors who share their wisdom, young leaders who bring fresh ideas, faith and culture organizations that build bridges, and residents who passionately advocate for what they believe in. You remind us why local government matters. This moment is also deeply personal. As the first Asian deputy mayor in Livingston's history, I carry immense gratitude and an equal deep sense of responsibility. At my earliest swearing in, a community elder said something I will never forget. When you stand here, we see ourselves in you. That statement transformed how I understand public service. Representation is not about spotlight. It's about lifting others. It's about widening the table, not guarding it. It is about opening doors so others can walk in through with confidence. My commitment is not to one part of our community, but for every resident, every neighborhood, and every voice. Today, I renew my commitment to shape our future together. A safer, greener, more connected, forward-thinking, and inclusive Livingston. A Livingston that honors its story and looks confidently towards its next chapter. Thank you. It is the honor of my life to serve as your deputy mayor next year. Namaste.
Ironically, I may have the shortest speech of the night, of the day. First of all, it is so wonderful to see this packed room, right? Every year, everyone comes out for this reorganization meeting, and it just shows how much people care, how many people care about the town, and it really feels I have so much affection for so many of the people in this room, and it's just great to see all these faces looking back up at us. So thank everybody, thank you so much for coming. I want to start off by thanking my wife, Cindy, and my sons, Jack and Leo, who swore me in today. Our lives, like most of yours, are generally busy, but being mayor is an extra commitment that cannot be done without your family's love and understanding, and maybe even some enthusiasm. Thank you, Cindy, for letting me do this. I say this knowing it is not easy, especially when you have a husband who might keep you up snoring at night. Jack and Leo, every day you make your mother and I proud. The single biggest joy that we have is seeing all these great accomplishments you guys get to, and I know that there's going to be lots more coming, so we just can't wait to keep watching what you do. To my mom and dad, Barbara and Warren, who have always supported me however they can, thank you again for being here today. I love you. I also want to thank Commissioner Pat Siebold, who pushed to get me started in government, and I thank you so much all the time because it meant so much to me. Thank you for being here today. In my speech, I wrote she is home recovering, and she never misses this meeting, and look at it. She just never misses this meeting. She got here, so it's so great to see your smiling face from here. Thank you for coming. There are lots of other people to thank, and I know that Barry has gotten to a lot of them, and Ed will thank them in a heartfelt way on behalf of the rest of the people up here. Everyone here has heard my story. They know I was born in Livingston, I was raised here, and I graduated from Livingston High School. My parents still live here, my sister's family's here, and so are many of my close high school friends are back in town. I care deeply about this place, and I'm so proud to serve as mayor once again. And what an exciting year it is to do it, the 250th anniversary for the United States of America. You gotta love all the flags, and again, good touch there. I don't know if it's Jen Walker that we should thank for that, but this is a fantastic touch, really patriotic. Livingston is going to be celebrating this year. I know that some view government through the prism of cynicism. Questioning leaders is crucial, but when you are cynical, you are doubting if intentions are good. Let me say that we can all be proud that everyone on this dais, even when we disagree with each other, makes choices only on the basis of what's best for this town. This council always puts Livingston's best interests first, and we have been effective. For nearly every year that I've been on this council, the rate of any tax increase has been lower than the rate of inflation. This means that in real dollars, our government has become smaller and more efficient. Many of you have perhaps heard me say this before. I say it a lot. But we have new tangible evidence of this town's economic strength. Our bond rating was just increased by Moody's rating agency to AA1. Excellent fiscal stewardship is one thing, but we've also produced results for our residents. With our license plate reader program and the great work of Chief Marshutz and the LPD, some classes of crime, including car thefts and home break-ins, have dropped by over 80%. As anti-Semitism has grown as an issue nationally, we've already seen our police protect this community. This council will ensure that they have the resources to continue to do so in the future. We have effectively dealt with our state-mandated affordable housing requirements. We were the only town in the state, with thanks to Jared Cantor and Barry Lewis and other professionals, including, again, Graham Petto from Topology, were able to negotiate carrying credits forward from the third round obligation into the fourth round. On top of that, we were notified this past week that we have successfully defended our fourth round agreement against 4 further developer objections, which would have added an additional 681 multifamily units. These are big wins for this community. For the first time in a long time, we have real reason to be optimistic and excited about the future of the Livingston Mall property, as this council works tirelessly to address an important but complicated legal situation with so many interests owning different parcels of the property. Our charrette process was a huge success, with hundreds of residents giving the town feedback on what they would like to see as we reimagine the site. We are working on new green initiatives as well, including potential bulk purchases of energy at lower costs for our neediest residents. Putting our newly purchased open spaces to use, which may hopefully include even rewilding the top part of the Licari horse farm. Also, we have plenty of money in our tree fund. If you want a tree planted in front of your house, please let us know. We're going to put one there for you. Here in Livingston, we have a big community which includes many cultural and religious groups. An important job for this council is to not only make sure that all feel welcome, but that all are integrated and participate. It is with this in mind we proudly welcome Livingston's first Indian American Deputy Mayor Ketan Bhuptani. It will be my pleasure to serve with you. Ketan, you've already shown yourself to be a strong voice on this council, bringing a businessman's perspective, and I know you're looking to make the town safer for all pedestrians and cyclists as a special thing in your heart. Ed, our outgoing mayor, it has been great to work with you. Our friendship has only grown over the years, especially as we tend to navigate tough problems in very similar fashions. Al, I hope your throat feels better as soon as we can continue, so we can continue working together, but also we share a sensibility and a lot of good laughs. Michael, you've been a true blue partner with a continued generosity and energy for this town, which is unsurpassed. As mayor, I am very much looking forward to working with our professionals, Barry, Carolyn, Adam, Russ, and Jared. You all do a fabulous job, and it really makes what we do look good. Let me say, it's almost shamefully easy to brag about this town, but as our new mayor, it's my prerogative and pleasure to do it. People who live here understand what makes Livingston special. People don't come to Livingston for the train to commute. We come here for the excellent schools, fantastic neighborhoods, wonderful parks, and vibrant businesses. We come here for the sense of community. We come here for the traditions, the Camuso exhibit, the Memorial Day Parade, 4th of July, and all of our military observances. This is a town which is not only named for our first governor, but has produced governors. Livingston is a place where volunteerism is a core value. We have incredible charitable organizations run by people who genuinely inspire. We see constant and incredible academic and athletic achievements by our children. We are national leaders in chess, and we dominate academic contests in science, geography, and business. We win on the fields, courts, and rinks. We are the current state champions in girls soccer. Yeah. Our kids, yes, good. We're going to be honoring that team at the next upcoming meeting, right? Barry, is that the next meeting? The next one, good. So please come out for that. Those girls deserve a huge amount of support from us, and we're going to bring the whole team in and congratulate them. So please come for that meeting. Our kids often go to top colleges and have prestigious careers. And then, when it's time to have a family of their own, they think about what they would want for their own children. And so many of them return to Livingston. Livingston is the place that people come back to. Our job up here on this dais is to, even under challenging circumstances, help Livingston stay the special place we all know it is. Thank you. Councilman Ed Meinhardt, please.
So I apologize that myself and Falpondia, the only two people, are keeping you from eating this afternoon. So I will try to go with my remarks, and some of it has been repeated, so I apologize. Healthy, peaceful, happy, and prosperous New Year to all of you. It is truly an honor, privilege to be here this morning, especially as I begin my 12th year as a councilman and complete my 3rd term as mayor. And I want to emphasize something right from the start, the two words that mean a great deal to me: our town. Because no matter what the letter after your name, D, R, or I, we should always remember that this is our town, and we must work together to achieve our shared goals. Over the years, Livingston has shown time and time again, when we work as a team, when we stay focused, and we do what's best for our residents, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. A few thank yous that were promised. First and foremost, to Pat Siebold. It is so nice to have you here this morning, this afternoon now. We wish you a very, very healthy and happy new year, and to continue to feel well. To Barry, Adam, and Russ, a very special thank you to all of you and your hard work this year. Thank you for always being available, taking the time to answer our calls, working closely with all of us. Your leadership and responsiveness make a real difference, and we appreciate everything you do for our town. To Carolyn, to Liz, to Renee, and the entire team in the clerk's office, your work truly never stops. From everyday operations to long hours and high demands of election days that keeps you running, you keep everything running smoothly and professionally. Thank you for everything that you do. To CFO Ann Cucci, from passing our budget on time to earning an upgrade in Livingston's credit rating from AA2 to AA1, you continue to deliver exceptional results for our township. The Finance Subcommittee that we started with myself, Barry, and our new Deputy Mayor has produced strong ideas and meaningful progress. We are grateful for your leadership and for all that you and your staff do for this town. To our town attorney, Jared Cantor, thank you and your entire team for your hard work, your guidance, and your commitment to Livingston's best interest. We are so fortunate to have you represent us. On a personal note, during the difficult and frightening times in November, your friendship and counsel meant a great deal to me. To Chief Marschutz, Captains Miller and DeAndrea, and the entire Livingston Police Department, thank you for keeping our residents, our streets, and our schools safe every single day. Your dedicated service is appreciated throughout the entire community. And personally, I will never forget the way you protected my family and myself during those difficult times this past year. There are no words that can fully express my gratitude to all of you. To Fire Chief Mullen, Deputy Chief Francione, First Aid President Stacy Melhorn, Hatzalah Head Josh Comer, and to all our volunteer first responders. Livingston is most fortunate to have you. The hours you give, the time you take away from your own families, the selfless dedication that you show to help others in need is extraordinary, and we are all grateful and thank you all very much. To our department heads and township staff, Chris Southworth, Marty Chilozzi, Jackie Hollis, Jen Walker, Mike Ramo, Mike Izzo, Steve Wachtel, Janet Hardaby, Nelson Karafi, and all our employees across every department, thank you. You keep our town clean, our streets passable in every kind of weather, our fields lined and playable, our water running, our buildings safe and compliant, our residents healthy, our online services informative and accessible, and you keep our finances and operations running responsibly and collectively. You help Livingston stay strong, welcome and be attractive to so many new and returning families. Thank you for everything that you do. As mentioned before, Livingston is also very lucky to have such dedicated citizens who spend so much of their time volunteering through active organizations. Our volunteers are truly the spirit, backbone, and heart of our town. And as a collective group of the council, we thank you for all of your accomplishments. To my town council members, I'm so proud of the work that we accomplished together this year. I thank you all for your hard work. Sean, congratulations as you begin your third term as mayor. Our friendship continues to grow after more than 11 years serving together, and I know you will do a great job this year for your hometown. Ketan, congratulations on being selected as the first Indian American, first South Asian, and first Asian American to serve as a deputy mayor in Livingston. Your work this year on the Finance Subcommittee was invaluable, and I truly enjoyed working close with you. On a personal note, I've enjoyed our growing friendship and excited to see all that you will do for this town. Michael, thank you for all your help this past year. You have done a tremendous amount, and I'm very appreciative of all that. I'd be more appreciative if you shut that clock off, actually. Sorry about that. You and your entire family are very involved in this community with all the organizations volunteering and helping so many in need. Thank you and your entire family for everything that you do. Al, the clock I gave you last year, it needs to be adjusted by 90 seconds so you can hear the Sunshine Statement being read this year at the beginning of the meetings. Thank you for another great year serving on the council together. Your perspective on so many topics is valued and admired. Your leadership is deeply appreciated, and it's an honor to call you a friend. A few highlights, I know some have been covered. With all the help of the people who I've mentioned above and whoever contribute every day, here are just a few highlights I'd like to talk about. Excuse me. Most important, Livingston's strategic and forward-thinking approach during our third round of affordable housing litigation allowed the township to bank a substantial number of surplus credits. Those credits, combined with the diligent work of our township manager, township attorney, town council, planners, Graham Petto's here from Topology, and other professionals, enabled Livingston to fully meet its fourth round obligation with any additional multifamily development, while positioning this township very favorably with credits for the fifth round that will come in 2035. Let me repeat. It enabled Livingston to fully meet its fourth round obligation without any additional multifamily development. There are very few, if any, towns in New Jersey that can say that, and we are tremendously proud of the work that we've done to achieve that. So I'd like to thank everybody. Exactly. It's definitely a round of applause for this council and all our professionals. We secured an upgrade to Livingston's credit rating from Moody's AA2 to AA1, one step away from the highest rating category possible, creating significant and financial opportunities and savings for this township. Again, we thank Ann Cucci and her staff. We hosted a community-wide charrette process that brought residents, stakeholders, and developers together to help shape the long-term vision of the mall. We continue to lead the region in PFAS remediation, benefiting from the early planning and actions taken over 5 years ago. We oversaw significant progress on the construction of the new YMCA facility, including the groundbreaking and beam signing ceremonies. Thanks to the work of this council, the YMCA selected to stay here in Livingston and are anticipating a late 2026 opening. We expanded community engagement through multiple breakfasts with the mayors, including the meetings with local clergy. Actually, one of the clergies, our own Sheriff Amir Jones came, realtors, and Chamber of Commerce. These meetings opened up new communication channels and gained valuable insights into residents and to business priorities, concerns, and ideas. And finally, We continue to strengthen coordination with elected officials of the Board of Education through the informal two-on-two meetings, fostering collaboration, shared priorities, and township-wide issues. I have worked very hard over the past 11 years to bring our two elected bodies closer together. I'm very proud of where we are today, and I encourage everyone to continue working closely together. Elaine and I are very fortunate to have the support of so many friends in the community and family in the area. Without that support, none of this would not mean as much as it does. To my kids, Jillian and Garrett, I love you both so much. I love the relationship you have built with each other. You are dedicated, hardworking, and have accomplished so much. You also understand the importance of family and friends. You enjoy life and to laugh. And yes, I know many times you laugh at me. I look forward to spending more family time together this year as we've done the last few weeks. I know how proud Grandma, Papa, and Poppy would be of you. Elena, words cannot express my love and gratitude for you. Your patience and understanding make all of this possible. And yes, everyone knows just how much patience you must have to put up with me. Thank you for everything that you do for me and for our family, and I love you very much. I think of my mom and dad often and how much they would have enjoyed being here today. Their values of giving back, values they instilled in me, continue to guide me as I try to pay that forward every day. As I have said, and I will keep saying, I'm grateful to live in a community where residents and neighbors show time and time again how much they care for one another. In this new year, may God grant us all good health, love of family and friends, peace, peace, peace in the world. May God bless the United States of America and all the residents of our town. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. Okay, we're moving along here. I want to call up.
Mayor,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mayor, I want to just recognize a couple more folks, a couple more people who have walked in. Bharat Rana is here, Passaic County Commissioner for Park and Recreation. Thank you for being here. I see Shilpa Kulkarni, who is in the transition team of Governor-elect Cheryl's office, and also the co-founder of Shiv's Third Eye, or beloved organization in town. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. I want to call up a good friend of mine to help with the benediction. She is a co-chair of the Hindu caucus for the Democratic Party. She is New Jersey on the New Jersey India Commission, and she's also on the AAPI Commission. But she's coming today to help us as a Hindu clergywoman. Fal Panja, would you please come up?
Namaste and Happy New Year to all. On behalf of the Hindu and multi-faith community, I offer heartfelt congratulations to our Mayor Klein as he begins a third term of service, to our Deputy Mayor Bhoptani, stepping into this role at a historic and meaningful moment for our town, and gratitude to our recent mayor, Ed Meinhardt, for his service. We also thank those continuing in service for their dedication, commitment, and steady leadership. Let us take a moment to offer a blessing. To Almighty, who resides in each of us and all that is around us, we ask your blessings upon those who have accepted the responsibility of leadership in our community. Grant them strength in moments of challenge, clarity in moments of decision, and compassion in all that they do. May they be guided by integrity, fairness, and a deep sense of responsibility to those they serve. We recognize in Hindu tradition, we speak of dharma, the call to serve with duty, humility, and care for the well-being of everyone. May this spirit of service guide our leaders as they carry the trust placed in them by this community. We recognize the public service requires sacrifice from those who hold office, but also from those who are their families and friends. We ask for the blessings upon their loved ones who share in the long hours, difficult choices, and time away from home. We also seek blessings for those who are our civic employees, first responders, educators, volunteers, and all who work quietly and faithfully for the good of this town. May Livingston continue to be a place of safety, belonging, and opportunity for all who call it home. May peace, health, and prosperity rest upon this town, its leaders, and its families, now and in the year ahead. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy. Thank you and namaste.
Just one or two other people I want to recognize. So I saw, I think I saw Sam Ratner. I see Jamie Ratner here as well. I just want to, thank them for being here. There's not one day that you drive around this town and we don't think about your mother and your wife as well, Bunny. Bunny was a very big part of this town. There's so much at the Oval. There's so much that we do. The 9/11 ceremony that we have every year has Bunny's name written all over it. And I just want to recognize both of you on behalf of your mother.
Thank you so much for that, Ed. So this wraps up our meeting. We want to wish everyone a very happy New Year. I want to thank Scarlet Blooms and Bagel Nosh for everything they've done. Okay, we have one more addendum here.
One more, sorry. Amber Reed, the AAPI New Jersey president, is here as well. I want to recognize that. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead, Mayor.
So, and we just also want to thank, of course, everyone in the clerk's department who did such a wonderful job helping to put this on, the DPW, the Senior Community Center, and as we said, Bagel Nosh and Scarlet Blooms for the beautiful flowers that we see and all the delicious food we have here for anyone who's hungry. Have a happy New Year, everybody.